Friends, previous e-content I explained about the ecology. In this e-content I am discussing about the food chain and food web. So it's very important for the environment and the organism. The food chain and the food cycle is very important, and these are the principles. These principles are under the four headings. One is food chain and food cycle. Another one is size of the food. Size of the food is very, very important. Niches, the pyramid of numbers. Animals are not always struggling for existence, but when they do begin, they spend the greater part of their lives eating. Eating is very important for their life. The primary driving force of all the organism is the necessity of finding the right kind of food. Food is a burning question in animal society. We are not concerned here with various devices employed by the animals to enable them to obtain their food, or with the physiological process, how it is utilizing or how this energy is derived and how it is converting, etc. etc. The difference between animals and plant, that plant are always competing for much the same class of food. Animals have the most varied diet. That is very important. The animals are always varied diets. The plants is almost competing the same diet. We know the herbivores are usually preyed upon the carnivores. These all herbivores getting the energy from the sunlight. So sunlight, herbivores, then carnivores. So it's a chain. Chain of animals linked together by food is dependent in the long run upon plants. We refer these as food chains. All the food chains in the community as the food cycle or food web. Food web is interlocking of food chain is food web. We know the simple examples. Grasshopper is always eating lizards, and insects are eaten by frogs. Frogs are eaten by snakes, and the grains are eaten by rats. Rats are eaten by snakes. Insect and worms are eaten by the animals, and it is eaten by the snakes, etc. etc. And this picture is explained in the food chain in the agricultural ecosystem. This another, the grasshopper is there in the agricultural land, and this grasshopper is eaten by the coyotes. This coyotes is eaten by other carnivore animal. The size of the food is very influence on the organism of the animal community. The animals form food chain in which the species become progressively larger in size. In the case of parasites, it's very small in size. The size is the main reason underlying the existence of these food chains, and that it explains many of the phenomena connected with the food web. There are very definite limits, both upper and lower, to the size of the food which a carnivorous animal can eat. It cannot catch and destroy animals above a certain size because it is not strong or skillful enough. For example, spiders do not catch elephants in their webs. So the size is very important. The food of every carnivore animal lies therefore between certain size limit. So everyone, the size limit is there. There is an optimal size of food which is the one usually eaten, and the limits actually possible or not usually realized in practice. But the very existence of food chain is due mainly to the fact that any one animal can only live on food of a certain size. Each stage, growth, in an ordinary food chain has the effect of making a smaller food into a larger one, and so making it available to a larger animal. For example, herbivorous aquatic tadpole changes into carnivorous form to mosquito larva, food for fish, dragonfly, and adults are food for certain birds and other animals. So, what is the food chain length? The number of transfers of energy or nutrients from base to the top of the food web is often called food chain. Food chain length is a central characteristic of ecological communities that has attracted considerable attention for more than some years because it strongly affects community structure, ecosystem processes, and contaminant concentrations. You know food web. In a real communities of plants and animals, species are linked to each other as predator and prey, competitors or mutualisms in a complex mesh of interactions. So this linking we are saying it is a food web. The schematic representation of this array of interconnection is called food web. So you can learn more into this book Elton, Mayorum, Forstidium. You can learn and you can any doubts you can